a fucking struggle. It was a big struggle yesterday in that Whatnot show.
Liam always tends to have issues when he...
I swear it's just when I run the show. Whenever I run the show, it's just everyone wants to be a fucking jackass.
It's everybody's first day on Earth.
Yeah, so then it's like going to the airport is like when I run the Whatnot shows. Literally going to the airport is what it's like when I run the shows. It's just absolutely crazy. Clay, coming out to Fox Hill Saturday. How's the course? Still burnt to shit. I played there like a couple weeks ago. It was actually fine. Pete told me it's getting better, so I hope that's true. He's so late.
Lions win. We'll chat about what we got going on this week.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but just getting kind of the chats pulled up.
I'm trying to get a giveaway going for TikTok.
Miss Baba's in the stream. Welcome, Miss Baba.
We had one thing for the Whatnot chat, or for the...
We'll be heading to Zurich in a few weeks. Nice.
Who said that?
Where is that, Germany, or is that like Croatia or something?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Right?
I was in the right region. I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. Been there once. Long time ago. Alright, there's a giveaway going for the TikTok chat. People in the TikTok, all you gotta do is comment. You can win a free speaker. Should be cart pass only, the cart's available. What the fuck is that?
Sydney Sweeney's on the TV. Turn it off! Turn it
Oh
off!
no, turn it off. Rory's gonna get juiced. Someone's not gonna...
I hate looking at her.
Someone's not gonna be happy. Someone's not gonna be happy in the chat. What's up, Jen? Rory, how about you take this one?
What's up, gents? I'm working on starting my own golf brand. I'm from here in Michigan. What's one piece of advice you could give me? You want me to take this?
Why is this not muted? But yeah, you go ahead and take it.
What's one piece of advice?
You went to DU? Didn't get a master's, but...
I think consistency.
Really?
Consistency. You know, it depends what you're doing. Are you trying to start like an apparel brand? You know, I think marketing in this day and age is probably the biggest thing. You know, marketing, building your own, and it depends what kind of vibe you're going with. You know, is it a fun brand? Is it like a Malbon, where it's like high end, kind of that vibe? I think you need to hone in. Is that the word? Hone in on your brand identity, you know? I have a question. Is this the same Pins and Aces?
Yeah,
as,
it is.
The website?
Yeah, so we stream on Whatnot a bunch, but we do so many selling shows that Nick was like, all you guys do in the morning is fuck around anyway, so you might as well go live and see if anyone has any questions for you. You got something from the website the other day?
Nice.
Hopefully it was the Augusta collection, but we did come out with Augusta, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I did our Power Hour. I think that was the best run Power Hour that we've done.
For sure.
In terms of camera switching, JT, I know you were there. I know some of the other guys were there too. Let us know what you think, but I think that one was like the best run Power Hour, just in terms of the camera switches, the audio. Usually it's all fucky because there's so many things going on, but...
Said, nah, I just got the caddy, glove caddy. All right, cool.
Yeah, well, airline guy, he just said that his local course has some of our Augusta collection. That was honestly like one of the problems with the Augusta collection this year. Good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
Is that wholesale just took so much of it. Wholesale gets kind of first sale privileges. We sold over 2,500 Augusta packages wholesale, and that's like 8 polos in one design, 8 polos in another design, a bag or two, a couple of every head cover, a couple of every hat. So it's kind of like a big little package, and yeah, wholesale was just slinging those. So by the time it came to us for e-com, we didn't have that much left. We still had a good amount. I mean, the people who were there on Power Hour or Early Access hopefully got what they wanted, but that collection is kind of supposed to be limited edition, so that's kind of why.
Someone said I got my Domino player preferred bag, and I always get compliments.
That one's a good one.
Yeah. Thanks for the advice. Keep cooking over here.
Triple Bogey said he's still waiting for us to collab on his online sim golf show. How does that work? Did you send us a DM or something? Because me and Rory are debatably two of the best simulator golfers in the world.
Yeah. When we're on a team, it's pretty hard to take us down.
It's like we played Zakai last week on a Corn Ferry and beat his dumbass.
Danny, we'll get to the DMs today. Stay patient.
Yeah. Who's out driving who? I mean, with my new Quantum.
I think I have distance on Liam for the most part, but he's got the accuracy.
I mean, it's all about just counting them up at the end of the round, is it not?
It
And
is.
speaking of counting them up at the end of the round, I know probably the Whatnot guys have already heard this, but I did beat Nick straight up last week. Greatest day of my life on the golf course. I think beating Peter was actually more fun.
More, yeah, because Peter does not.
Because he gets so pissed. Nick
Yeah.
was just kind of like, oh, I'm happy for you, fuck you. And I was like, well, that's no fun.
No.
But Peter was like, well, like that was a gimme, and you know, that one, that illegal drop maybe, and I didn't get a range time warm up, and I'm hungover.
Yeah.
So that one was way more fun. But I was still happy to beat Nick. Still giving some shit.
It honestly sucks for you that you beat Pete because now he doesn't give you the appropriate tops.
No, he doesn't. He does not. Yeah, exactly, JT. It's not how far, it's how many. That's what really matters. Need the Augusta design a cart bag? Yeah, we kind of heard that feedback. Maybe next year we'll do a cart bag Augusta themed as well. Obviously didn't do it this year. The minimum on bags are just tough though. It's like 800 to 1,000, and when we do a stand bag, you know, that's not a huge deal to sell it out in a couple weeks. But cart bags, I still don't know if they're better than a stand bag.
Yeah.
I don't like the cart bag, but
You don't like it at all.
I mean, I'd like it, but I would never use that over a stand bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Triple Bogey, shoot us a DM. We play live and challenge guests 5 nights a week. We'll play. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
It looks fun. I'm reading the TikTok chat. How's the swing change coming along? Well, I honestly have been struggling to hit driver, but I don't know. I played pretty good, obviously. I beat Nick, so it's coming along all right. It's just, am I going to stick with it? I'm going to have one bad round and probably abandon it and go back to my old swing, so that's kind of a tough one. Olivia Barnes is in the chat. Olivia, I think I played Brantley, so I think you should play Rory.
Oh.
What about that, Olivia? I think you should play Rory in a match. I think that's the next one. How old are you, Olivia?
I think he's similar age to Brantley.
Similar to Brantley?
Best quality head cover ever. Yeah, those new Augusta head covers are like primo quality.
Yeah, Triple Bogey. We play on GS Pro. This is our simulator room. The screen's over there. We play GS Pro. We also have FSX.
She's 11.
She's 11. Olivia, I think you would beat Rory.
She probably would, but I think it could be a good match.
I think it could be a decent match, but 11-year-old girl, she is good. I think.
What do you normally shoot, Olivia? She's obviously playing from like the junior tees, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let us know what you shoot.
Have you ever played from like the back, like further back tees?
I think she would whoop your ass.
If anyone doesn't know, Liam played Brantley a lot.
Video is coming out, I think, tomorrow.
Really? So stay tuned for that YouTube video. Run the couch, casting couch.
Run the casting couch, exactly. Yeah, I want to know what Olivia shoots, because when I played Brantley, I'm not going to give anything away, but he's better than I thought he was going to be. Let's just put it that way. JT. Is JT in here? I'm sure he is. I think he was on the TikTok.
He said 5,000 to 5,600, 2.7 handicap. But I think if you move her back to the blues.
Yeah, if he played from like 63 to 65, that could be a match.
That could be a match.
That could be a pretty good match.
Olivia, what do you think you would shoot if you were playing from the blues? Which is like second from the back.
Yeah, 64 to 67. JT, we need a good stream for tonight. I think Pete's hopping in, Nick's popping in, us two obviously. We think we might just do a par three. What did we say? Par three, just stroke play, every man for themselves. Because Pete's all pissy because I'm telling people I beat him. Nick's all pissy because I told people I beat him. So I think they want to play like straight up tonight in the simulator on the par three. I think that's a good one. Open to ideas as always. Ooh, JT said he's gonna text us here shortly. All right. Yeah, and if you're on TikTok, hop in that giveaway. We got a speaker going right now as well. I don't know what Olivia. We need punishments for the losers. I kind of agree. I think there's got to be something on every hole. I don't know what though.
Yeah. It's like we were up in Breckenridge trying to ski, and it was kind of a drinking weekend. There's a lot of drinks getting consumed. So driver 200 yards, so tough. Liam and Roy versus Brantley and Olivia.
It's a lock.
I don't know if that's fair, Olivia.
That's an absolute lock.
I think it's got to be me and Brantley versus you and.
That could be fun too. Let me come play for a job. If you come beat Rory, maybe.
What are your credentials?
How good are you? Because if you're half decent, you should probably win.
Oh, my arms are getting so big.
Yeah, Rory's gone to the gym twice. He ordered about 2.5 pounds of creatine gummies. He ate about 9 of them last night. He probably won't have another one until summer. But, yeah, man, he's been grinding. He's been absolutely grinding in the gym.
Mods, can you ban Caleb? Thank you.
Noodle arms is crazy.
Morning, Anthony.
I think it's just the angle, honestly. I think it's just the angle.
6 handicap. Everyone's everyone's scratch or better in here. Dink.
If you're not scratch or better, you can't work here. No, just kidding. We do have some good players in here, but...
Yeah, I'm by far, like, it's crazy how I'm by far the worst golfer. And I'm better than an average golfer. Let's actually have this debate. People say this. What is, like, at what point can you say you're a good golfer? What score do you need to shoot? Because an average...
to say good?
Like, you're a better than an average... Or, like, yeah, good golfer.
I think
Because when you ask the pros this, they... sorry, I cut you off.
Coming up.
See Brantley versus Olivia Barnes YouTube match. I'll check it out. From South Africa, the Springboks. Yes.
The lineup of caps. I love that.
Yes.
Appreciate it. I love that word, caps. That's exactly what I was going to say. If you can shoot in the 80s consistently, I would consider you a good golfer.
Wow, someone said shooting 75.
I think that's fucking tough.
No, that's like you're like really good.
Yeah, I think if you're in the 80s consistently...
See, it's just because he's in the 80s. He's like, you're in the
I think if
80s.
you're 80s, you're really fucking good.
Yeah.
No, I think you're a good golfer if you're shooting in the 80s. Majority of the time. It's like you have a bad round, you shoot 91, 92, low 90s. You can break 80 every once in a while. I heard anything less than a 20 handicap is pretty good for an average golfer.
That's what I was going to say. I agree with Bruce here. Because most people, like if you took every single person who plays golf in the world, brought him to a golf course, I think it's like 90% of them can't break 100 or something like that.
I'm trying to pull it up.
But that might take into consideration everyone that's ever played golf.
That's what I don't know. It's like you gotta play a couple. It should be like you're playing golf more than like 5 times a year.
Consistently in the 80 to 89 range is already difficult enough for an average golfer.
An average player shoots. Yeah, that's what I think. An average player is probably mid to high 90s. So to be good, you gotta be.
That's an
that.
average player?
I think between 90. Yeah, I don't know. I think so.
I think breaking 100 is not easy.
Golf Now says the average golf score is somewhere between 94 and 100.
Okay, so being a good golfer is probably 80s.
Exactly what I said.
Single digit gin.
Yeah, that's kind of probably on par for the 80s thing, I would say. I think that's about right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Single digit gin.
My goal this year is to break 90.
Yeah.
Do you think I could do it?
Yeah, I think
Do you think I need to get lessons?
No. think if you not be a jackass, make 3 triples coming in on the back 9.
Yeah.
I think Fox is going to be tough for you to break 90 at.
Just because he's kind of long?
I-
Or what?
No, it's just the tree trouble. I think Fox is tough. I can never play well with Fox. I have once, but I don't know. I think you have a chance to break it at Fox. But I think it'd be way easier, obviously, to do it at like a fucking Apple or like a West.
Yeah, the thing is, I never really play like the munis. I'm always playing like Fox. You know, I'm playing high-end courses.
TPC Longmont.
I think if I went and played, I think Applewood's tough or what's Westwood's tough because you kind of have to be.
That's a little bit more like Target.
Yeah, I think if I went and played South Suburban consistently, I could break an 890.
Yeah,
It's mostly drivable.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to put a challenge on you this summer. See if
Yeah.
you can do it. You should be able to. I mean, the amount you play, it's
Yeah.
crazy. If Rory can't break 90 by the end of the summer, I think he should get sacked. I think that's the challenge we should do.
I don't know if I agree
I-
with
I
that. By
think-
the end of the summer,
Yeah.
I gotta take like 6 strokes off my game.
Yeah, I think if Rory can't break 90 by the end of the summer, he should get sacked. He should go back to working his finance job, doing whatever you were doing before.
Yeah,
No one really knows.
For those that didn't know, I was a finance bro. Came in and just brought this. I just escalated. I escalated fins and aces.
Yeah. Yeah, you really did, man. You really did. Where would we be without you? Yeah, South Suburban is brutal too. That's what the TikTok chat's saying. I sent 200 comments to you live. All right.
Randy said, "Work on your putting." I think my putting is actually decent.
No.
I think for the most part, I 2-putt. It's my irons.
That is just crazy. I mean, your putting is probably one of the better parts of your game. Would I say you 2-putt every hole? Not if I.
You should have seen me with Ben last weekend. My short game was just dialed. I think I figured out the short game.
How do you shoot 100 if your short game's dialed?
I shot 98.
How do you shoot 98 if your short game's dialed?
I
It's
had
a genuine question because I don't get it.
I probably had a few triples with like a driver OB.
How? Oh.
Driver just straight OB off the tee.
Mm. This was actually a good debate that we were having on Closed Course a couple months ago. We were saying for an average golfer, not a pro, not a college player, anything like that, is it more important? Like, what's the most important part of the game?
It's driver.
That's what I was trying to say.
Because who were you talking to with this about? I can't remember who it was.
I don't know. It's one of the country music guys. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But everyone else was saying it's putting. It's like putting, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's driver.
Yeah.
For an average golfer, like not very good,
Yeah.
it's more important to hit driver good than it is putting. Something wrong with that.
Or play your game like it's bogey game. Yeah, that's what I need to focus on. Like when I hit a good drive, I'm thinking in my head, oh, I can make birdie here. I just need to think, get it near the green, and then chip on whatever, and then putt. You know, like I gotta get like out of my head. Like I play with such good golfers. That's my issue.
Well, I agree. People were saying you can't get to a single digit handicap without short game, which is fair. But I'm saying you can't break 90 if you can't hit driver half decent.
No, you can't. You definitely can't break 100. If you can't get off the tee box, you're not breaking 100.
Because you're dropping every time.
Yeah.
I think driver's way more important for an average golfer. Hey, Prairie Pirate said he shot 83. All right, that's good.
Boba in November.
That's pretty good. Nah, up and downs are above 70%, 30 or less putts equal low scores. Olivia, but that's like low scores. I'm talking about like Rory.
Yeah, like.
Because you could get up and down all day, but you hit it OB 5 times around. That's 15 shots.
Yeah, even if I'm not even hitting an OB, if I spray it into the woods,
You take one to get out, two to get out, get up to the green. Now you're putting for bogey. You 2-putt for double.
It's like at that point, it's like, okay.
It doesn't even matter what you do.
Yeah.
I think it's driver. Hitting bad putts equals 1 shot. Hitting a bad driver can go exactly. Thank you. That is exactly right.
He's very passionate about this topic.
I am passionate because when I was on the podcast, I was getting shit on for it.
Yeah, I think it's because you were like talking to Eric and those guys who were like
Bunch of jackasses.
they're trying to like shoot in the low 80s, high 70s. You know, it's like
For that, you got to be able to hit good chip shots, and you got to be able to make putts and make a couple birdies here and there, and do stuff like that. But for you,
yeah.
I think driver is way more important than it is.
I don't think the short game is even as hard. There's less that goes into it.
Really, just a short game wizard.
Well, it's just like, okay, if I want to hit a high little chip shot, I'm just gonna put it in the front of my stance. If I want to hit a low, you know,
That little kiss or cut.
you know, I'm gonna put it in the back. But driver, it's like one thing goes wrong, I'm on the other fairway, I'm hitting somebody. But
And that's what I think the hard thing about Fox Hill is. Yeah. But we were, I do want to talk about our tournaments. People were asking us about our tournaments, and I feel like this is a good time to ask because a lot of like the guys who either play in the tournaments or have an opinion or diehard pins guys are in here a lot of the time on the Frost Delay. So we already have our NICU tournament. We got the Vail tournament. My ideal tournament is a 4-man scramble, but you make it in a way where there's no cheating. So me and Nick were talking about it. You either put 2 foursomes on every hole, which not sure if that's the best solution, or we have enough employees where there's a pins employee on every single hole, and you're keeping score. And it doesn't have to make it like crazy serious. It's more just because it sucks to go out with your boys, you make some birdies, you're playing well, having a good time, and then 4 dickheads come in and turn in a 50.
yeah,
And it's like, cool. Well, that didn't happen.
yeah.
Like, it just kind of ruins the whole day. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think we should do a fun 4-man scramble in the Denver area. We always do a party the night before when we do a Denver tournament, so I think that's always a good time. But I think we should do 4-man.
I agree. I think 2 groups on each tee box is a little bit of a stretch.
Could be tough.
I don't even think we need like people on every hole.
Probably not.
That's like then the people are like, fuck man, they really don't trust us.
Yeah, I mean,
I think if you have you, me, Nick, you know, John, Pete, like I don't know, 9 out of the 18 holes.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
it's just like
I just wouldn't want it to get too serious. Like, you know, if we're out there.
it's like people are like, I just want to go out. There's half the people that go out there are just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is what I would probably do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it does suck when you play in a scramble and it just gets ruined by a bunch of cheaters. Put everyone in a pool and draft the teams. You could. I just think people like to play with their boys.
Yeah.
You could send the pins employee with every group. I just don't like. If you get Rory, like, you're just gonna have a shit day. You know?
Yeah.
Like, what an absolute stinker of a day you're gonna have if you have Rory in your group. I like the 2 teams on every hole. I just don't know if it would be a pace of play disaster.
Oh yeah.
But it's also a scramble, so theoretically it's like hit. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just on the tee box. That's 8 people hitting.
And maybe you don't want to be with 4 random people. You kind of want to be with your group, and I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. How to do a fun tournament. I think the best way to do it is have 5 to 10 pins people and just kind of monitor play. Not take it crazy serious. Like, if you tell me like we're not gonna win, I don't give a shit what you do. I just don't want people turning in at a minus 25.
Yeah.
Those are such bullshit. And I think for this tournament as well, we're actually getting kind of close to announcing it. But we're gonna have probably a cash prize of like 5 to 10 grand.
Really?
So then you really can't have fucking cheaters.
Yeah. Well, how did we do it in Vegas? I guess we watched.
That was 2-man, and you were playing with a random team that would kind of check you.
Yeah.
And we had a shootout. We should do a shootout again for the scramble.
I agree.
We should do the shootout. For the people who don't know, last year in Vegas, we had top 3 teams qualify for a shootout, and then they played 2 holes in front of everybody for $10,000 cash, and that was the best way to do it.
Shout out JT, shout out KY,
They
shout
were
out
in there.
Neil Walsh.
Neil
DJ.
Walsh is in there.
Yeah.
Dustin, I think that was the best way to do it because it's like you kind of have to qualify for it, and then you got to play good on 2 holes. Everyone's watching; it's much more fun. Speed up. Yeah, I kind of agree as well. I think it's hooded 4-irons. Like once you make par or bogey, just pick up your ball and leave. I think it's kind of bogey or double.
I just think like
bogey.
There's so many people like I will admit it's like when you play these scrambles, all four of you miss like a little putt and you're like that was it, you guys.
Like
right?
come on, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
We'll just count it.
Yeah,
I get it. But that's kind of the thing that ruins it for everybody.
Especially if there's a big cash prize. I think we monitor. Maybe we monitor the groups that are like playing serious.
Good? Yeah, I don't know. Jeremy said, "Is this the June 1st tournament?" No. So the June 1st one, that one's like super lax. That one's just all proceeds go to Children's Hospital. Like no prize money. A lot of people who play in that one like either don't really golf or don't take it that serious. It's more just to raise money, have a good time. So that one like we don't care, to be honest. But we're talking about the one potentially that we're going to set up in the future that could have a cash prize or something like that. So yeah, the NICU one on June 1st is already sold out, unfortunately. But still a good time. That one's always fun. That one's always a good time.
But yeah, we will be dropping details about this probably this week, right?
I think so.
Soon, at least. So
I think so.
For those of you that have been asking for like a fun tournament, you didn't get into the NICU. This one will be in Colorado, 100%, probably in the Denver area. And flights to Denver are pretty cheap for the most part because it's a United hub. So
yeah.
Hopefully we see some guys that tune into these shows out there.
Yeah. You got an invite to one of the groups over there.
Yeah, I did. Appreciate whoever invited me.
Jeremy said you can join his crew.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't even know how to say that name. On Whatnot. But
Podcast on Whatnot, yeah.
Similar. But, we'll be back tonight for some sort of stream. I think we're going to do stroke play with all four of us on a par 3. Me, Rory, Nick, and Pete. I think Nick and Pete want a little bit of revenge. Rory's feeling hot right now for some unknown reason. Shot 98.
I'm so sore now.
He shot 98. Thinks he's on a generational run right now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Pirate, come out. It's going to be a good time. Our tournaments are always fun, so we'll probably release some more details on it here shortly. Always a good time. Oh, also, last thing before we go. If you're in the Denver area, next Saturday, April 11th, we're doing a Masters watch party downtown at Stoney's Bar and Grill. It's the one on Lincoln Street, so we're going to have our new drinks there, Transfusion Water Hazard. You can buy them there. They're doing like a Masters-inspired menu. We got a putting competition, a golden tee competition, some other prizes and stuff. We got like $2,000 going in giveaways going out next week. We got 1 or 2 limited drops that we're going to be selling only at Stoney's. And obviously you can get the drinks and stuff. But it should be a good time just to come hang out, say what up. I like watching the Masters, but sometimes at home it's just kind of like, I want to be in a fun vibe, you know?
Yeah.
So this is their first ever golf event they've done, so there could be 10 people there. It could be packed. I honestly have no idea. I think doors open at noon. But we'll be posting about it a little bit on social. But if you're in the Denver area, next Saturday, definitely come to Stoney's. It's always a good time down there, so I've heard.
I've heard it's like one of the best sports bars.
I went down there just to like check it out for our event. It looks sick.
Yeah.
It looks like a good time. So if you're in Denver, definitely come by next Saturday. It's going to be like 11 to 4, 12 to 4, just kind of throughout the Masters afternoon. But should be a good time. We'll be back tonight around 7 p.m. for another stream.
Yes.
All right, you want to end this? All right, we'll see you guys later. I know JT is going to send us some other ideas for tonight.
Brackets are not doing good.
Brackets are not doing good. I made my bracket in about 5 minutes, but my sports betting has done really well, which is way more important to me. Way more important. Shout out UConn, Dan Hurley. Needed that one big. All right, we'll see you guys tonight. Appreciate it.
Yeah, see you.